Hey people, I'm Penrost776. We've got a new Legendary Heroes trio. A lot of people have been predicting Micaiah. Well, let's see if they're right. There's music. Oh yeah, that's head to toe. That's Micaiah, all right.
From Liran and Altina, and Misaha, the former.
Why does she sound like she's about to
grandmother.
burst into tears at any second? Micaiah things, I guess. Hakan art, very lovely. Here is her kit, starting off with the weapon, New Dawn. She's a colourless tome. You think this is a radiant New Dawn? Haha. It is, of course, she's Micaiah. It's effective against armoured and cavalry foes, double effectiveness. Grants attack +3 if you initiate combat or if units within 2 space of an ally. Grants attack res +6 during combat and unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. Okay, if unit's HP is less than or equal to 50% and unit initiates combat, unit can make a follow-up attack before foe can counterattack. It's simple, it's very Micaiah-y, for sure, but there's nothing like outstanding, no new mechanics being brought in here. It's attack res +6, it's a free follow-up, it's double effectiveness, and it's desperation, sorta. And those are all good things to have, don't get me wrong, those are all good things to have. Is there anything really particularly new here? No, these are all things we've had on units before, but not on a colourless tome, so that might be some part of leverage, right? Colourless tome's still very rare, and having that damage that hits resistance and is unaffected by the triangle, always a powerful tool to have. Her assist, her PRF assist by the looks of it, Maiden's Solace, converts penalties on target into bonuses and then neutralizes any penalty that remains. Restores HP to target equal to unit's current HP -1, reduces unit's HP by amount restored. This is looking at similar to Brave Micaiah here. Maiden Solace runs in a very similar fashion to Sacrifice, Micaiah's previous PRF assist that converted penalties into bonuses. Or did it? Yeah. And also did the whole restoring HP at the cost of Micaiah's own HP thing. The difference here is that this one does not get laughably run over by panic, and it just strips off any extra penalties that are also on the target that aren't stat penalties. That's great. Fury 4. Okay, so someone at IS has been on GamePress a little too much recently. We have a Fury Desp unit here. Fury Desperation, the classic combo. It is a good combination. You take damage to get into desperation range, right? And especially with her assist, Maiden Solace, Micaiah has a lot of different ways to get down below 50% HP if she needs to. She's got that, she's got Fury. It's a good combination, but it is also the combination that for all of 2020, everyone who needed a build and didn't want to think about it, you can run Fury Desp on just about any unit, it still works, right? PRF B slot as well. Jeez, Micaiah, how come IS lets you get free PRFs? Prescience, or Prescience if you feel like pronouncing it wrong. Inflicts attack res -5 on foe during combat. If unit initiates combat or if foe's range equals 2, reduces damage from foe's first attack by 30%. We really are just stacking up all of classic current meta effects, aren't we? Guaranteed follow-up, Fury Desperation, and now 30% damage reduction. It's useful. Okay, no one's gonna scoff at 30% damage reduction. It's not quite big enough to save you from a lot of things, however. Something like special from an armored unit coming back at you, 30% not gonna save you. You want bigger than that for that sort of thing. But against just an ordinary unit, 30% might make the difference between coming out of it dead and coming out of it not quite dead. So, good to have. And in the C slot, Joint Distant Guard. Distant Guard already a pretty underrated C slot, very powerful, granting +8 stats in a 2-space radius, effectively. This one grants defense and res +4 to allies within 2 spaces during combat against bow, dagger, magic, or staff foes, against ranged foes. If the unit is within 2 spaces of an ally and foe uses bow, dagger, magic, or staff, grants defense res +4 to unit during combat. I was about to say it hasn't really power crept Distant Guard that much. It just has granted it to yourself as well as your allies, but I think there's one other important change here. If I remember correctly, standard Distant Guard only applied during enemy phase. I believe this to be the case. I'd have to check, obviously, but this seems to me to be how I remember it. Joint Distant Guard grants defense res +4 to allies within 2 spaces during combat. No mention of player phase or enemy phase or anything here. It's all the time. That's actually a pretty big heft up, so I might have to grab this because I love Distant Guard. Right? Altogether, interesting kit. Like previous Micaiahs, she's built around that double effectiveness. Now she's got Fury Desp as well, which does pair decently well with her PRF assist. And she's kind of got that secondary role as well of fighting against ranged units specifically, with the combination of Prescience activating on foes with range 2 and Joint Distant Guard activating on both phases against those distant units. However, good unit, nothing meta breaking by herself, right? We already have units that can do any of things, and in fact all of these things, just in the game as it stands. The only difference is this one's Micaiah. Alright, let's keep going. Look at her animations. What's she gonna do? Holy frig, they took New Dawn literally. That is an actual dawn she's attacking the people with. Let's see that again. Let's see that again. Oh man, the sun is a deadly laser. And who's on the banner with her? Naga, Sophis, Freseer, Edelgard, Legendary Lilina, Ingrid, Arena, Fallen Edelgard, male Morgan, Fallen, female Morgan, Fallen, Ashera? Oh boy, okay, so if we look right there, clear winner on this banner, colourless. Legendary Micaiah, obviously, if you're rolling on this banner, you're probably doing it for Legendary Micaiah, right? But they've given her Ashera, the new mythic, the very good mythic, the strong mythic, the powerful mythic. And then Fallen Edelgard, what's she doing here? Fallen Edelgard, who has been just the unit, the metagame defining unit for the past, well, however long it's been since she came out. Fallen Edelgard's just here, on the banner, in the colourless pool. You can roll her. Yay. So, everyone knows how strong Fallen Edelgard is. A lot of people picked up a lot of copies of Fallen Edelgard already. I'm expecting to see after this banner even more Fallen Edelgards. Great, just great. As for the other colours, blue, bit sad. Ingrid, Farina, they're decent units in their own right, but I guess nothing particularly special. Naga, likewise, is strong in so far as she is a mythic, and the dragon effectiveness is a bit more useful now that 7th slot Seiros is everywhere. But aside from that, Naga, not necessarily the greatest combat mythic, especially on Astra Season. Red, Legendary Lilina, super strong unit, but offset by Sophis being there, who is just kind of sad, really. And Male Morgan kind of bridging the gap between those two extremes is a decently alright unit just to have around. And last but not least, green. Edelgard. The legendary Edelgard's still strong, but there are other Edelgards who kind of outpace her at the moment. Who may even be on this same banner. Who knows, right? Fallen Morgan, very good fodder. And also a strong unit in her own right, but I mean, there's Dive Bomb right there. You're telling me you're not going to take that? And then Foresaw is another one of those old mythics. Used to be really strong, kind of falling behind in the present metagame. All in all, if I was to roll on this banner, which I won't because I have no orbs left, I would be sniping just colorless for those 3 really damn good colorless units. Ignore every other color. If I had to pick a secondary color, I guess it would be either red or green, but both of them have units that maybe you don't really want. That's pretty much it. Maybe blue as well if you need something from Fury or Ingrid, right? Anything else on the banner? I expect not. And just for confirmation of the dates that the banner will be active. And that's it. Well, it's been a great video. Thanks all for watching. And I will see you in the next one. Penrost out.